Hi Gemini, welcome to Tarotpy with Rex. I hope you had a great week last week, and I'm excited to see what's going on with you this week. Let's get started, shall we? Alright. I feel like this light is wrong. Something. Okay, that's what it is. Alright, sorry Gemini, you ready? Let's get started. Alright, Gemini. Six of Swords, the Devil, the Four of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Four of Wands, Seven of Cups has been coming up a lot, Judgment, the Hierophant has also been coming up a lot, and the Knight of Pentacles. Alright, Gemini. So in your current energies, you have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is a card of like moving on from like a hardship. Taking your lessons that you've learned and moving on. There's like a transition. You're leaving something behind, like you're departing, distancing yourself from something, and you're accepting the lessons that you've learned from a situation that you've just gotten through. In your obstacles, you have the Devil. So the Devil is giving into the flesh. Anything that tempts you, your flesh. It can be drugs, it can be alcohol, it can be cheating, it can be food, it can be whatever you know you tend to take a bit too far that helps you escape reality or makes you feel better. You're at a tendency to abuse that at this time, so be careful what you're doing. Just watch your intake and make sure it stays healthy. In your best case scenario, you got the Four of Swords. That means that you are able to rest from this situation. You need to rest and recuperate. You're looking for some peace and restoration. You're looking for your sanctuary, right? So you can rejuvenate and start over again. And what you can use is the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles says you've had success, you've had rewarded efforts, you've been in a better place. Don't let this place throw you back. Like, we always take a step back, 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. Like, that's how life is. There's, the ebb and flow of life. It's what happens. So things have been really good for you, and then you go through times that aren't so good, just like every single person on this planet. So you know the good times, and remember those, and use those things so that you don't let this situation make you spiral out of control. What's just passed is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is like, he's like a card of like romanticism, charming, idealistic, creativity, naive, innocent, inner child. So maybe in this situation, you saw some red flags and you just didn't think it would happen. You weren't thinking clearly about it, and maybe that's what led to this situation happening. And now you're like, dang it, why didn't I see that coming? I should have saw that coming. I feel like that happens a lot in all situations. Like, once we're past it, we're always able to look back and say, dang it, why didn't I see that coming? Like, hindsight is 20/20, right? I feel like all people do that. What's coming is the Four of Wands. That's a celebration. That's community. That's, happiness. It's excitement. It's maybe there's a party coming up, maybe even a home party or a reunion of some type. And it's stability. So good thing. There's happier days ahead for you, Gemini. Again, don't let the situation derail you. And your attitude is the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is like, he has a lot of, he's illusion or fantasy, wishful thinking. He's weighing out all his choices and options. He's maybe daydreaming a bit. And he's a bit indecisive about what to do. That's okay, especially when we get thrown off a little bit. Of course, we're going to reevaluate our lives and see what, what's left for us to pick from. Just be careful what you're focusing on, because not all these fantasies and not all these options are good. If you look closely, there's like a snake under there, and there looks like a dragon's wing is under the other one. You know what I mean? Like, so not everything is good. Just make sure you're really weighing your options and you're thinking about things correctly. And what people think is judgment. People think that you need to just be yourself. You need to awaken and reevaluate who you are and what you deserve. Forgive and compose yourself, and just be who you truly are and do what makes you truly happy. Don't listen to what other people think that you should be doing to make you happy or whatever. Like that's the essence of who she is. That's who she wants to be, and that you need to honor that truth. Honor that truth, and the rest of it will unfold and come. Your hopes and fears are the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a card of like knowledge and sharing, tradition. It can be institutions or conformity. This could mean marriage. It could be beliefs or commitment. I think of the Hierophant a lot as like the church, right? The church and their beliefs and how it's like an institution. But also, like, if you look at him, he's like meditating. The heavens are opening up to him, and he's seeking the knowledge, or he's gaining the knowledge that he seeks, right? He's just opening his mind, expanding it, and he's open to receiving the knowledge that he's ultimately looking for. And your outcome is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is, he's efficient. He's a hard worker. He's practical. He's reliable. He's routine oriented. He's hard working, and he's very committed. So I think you're going to get back on track, Gemini, and you're going to be very committed to whatever it is, wherever this goes, whatever you decide to do. So let's pull some clarifiers and see what other messages are out there for us. Gemini, the Lovers. I'm going to take that as a jumper. The Lovers. The Lovers is a card of like perfect unions, soul contracts, love, partnership, major choices, core values, kindred spirits. So maybe somebody you thought that was really close to you. Here's the Five of Pentacles. Maybe somebody that you thought was really close to you, like you had a soul connection with. Maybe that's where this lesson's come from, and that's why it's kind of thrown you off a bit, because you never expected this from this person. That's hard, right? But you didn't see the full picture. See, you got the Moon. You didn't see the whole picture. You're not seeing the whole picture. Let's see what else we got on the Devil. For your obstacles, that could also be an obstacle, not seeing the full picture, right? But let's just pull one more for that. Okay, let's see, Gemini, what else is going on? The Six of Wands. So that tells me that you wanted to be recognized. You wanted to. The Six of Wands is about self-confidence or progress or success. It's about being recognized or victory, rewards, pride for what you're doing. And then the Five of Pentacles came out twice. So I'm just going to put it here. I don't know if it belongs here, but it's for what you can use. It's maybe it's time to just go within. So the Five of Pentacles is a card of like isolation or poverty, insecurity, hardship, loss, isolation, struggle. It can be unemployment. Maybe you lost your job in this, but maybe it's going to give you the opportunity you need to go within and find your strength, because you know what it's like to be strong and secure and all the opposite of the Five of Pentacles. And so maybe this is a good opportunity to go within to find that strength that you need at this time. What's just passed on the Knight of Cups is the King of Swords. Yeah, so the King of Swords is, you know, he's very intelligent and he has a lot of integrity. He's very much of a clear thinker, and he's able to reason quite well. He has a lot of authority. He's very disciplined and strict. Like, he doesn't let his emotions get in the way of things. But that's on top of the Knight of Cups, who is just kind of the opposite. He's very emotionally driven. He's very like, finds the romanticism about life, and oh, it would be perfect if this happened, and he's not real thinking clearly. He's thinking about like things, how they could be and how wonderful if they were, and you know, coulda, woulda, shoulda kind of guy, right? So that's on what's just passed. What's coming on is the Page of Wands on the Four of Wands. The Wands are cards of spiritual, cards of purpose, like finding your place in the world, like what is my purpose, what are my spiritual beliefs. So the Page of Wands is, he's energetic, he has fresh ideas, he's fearless, he's extroverted, he's ready to discover things. So this is coming. So I think that you're going to find the healing in all of this. You're going to discover what it is that you really want, and you'll be able to get back to this place. And then once you do, these new fresh ideas are going to bring you to the point of celebration. You're going to get there. It may take a minute, but you're going to get there, Gemini. Your attitude on the Seven of Cups is judgment. Yeah, you're ready to reevaluate. Look, you got judgment, you're ready to look within and just serve yourself and stop serving others and trying to make others happy and doing what others think that you should be doing. You're ready to do what serves you and to get rid of the rest, because it has proven to you time and time again, even when you thought they were the one, you thought this is it, this is it, I'm so sure of it. Yeah. Instead, you need to follow yourself. And then look, you got the Four of Wands again. Four of Wands here, Four of Wands here, judgment. Yeah, there's a celebration coming in for you. It could be marriage. So if this is a love situation, it could definitely be like your soulmate is coming in with the Lovers, will be coming in, and you will be getting married to this person. As soon as you can heal, give yourself time to heal, and don't spiral out of control for whatever reason. Don't let this other situation get you down too much, because obviously it wasn't meant to be. If it were, it would. So there's a reason that it's not, because there's somebody out there better for you. There is definitely a celebration, a marriage, you know, a self-fulfillment kind of thing going on, a soulmate kind of union. It's coming. Hopes and fears. On the Hierophant, we've got the Queen of Wands. So it looks like you're hoping for somebody that is confident and passionate and self-assured and charismatic and vibrant and optimistic. Maybe quite the opposite of what you're used to. You're very clear about in your head about what you want and what you don't want. And sometimes that's all it takes in order for us to get what we need and what we want. Because I feel like maybe we go through life sometimes and we just settle, right? We haven't quite figured out what it is we want or what it is we don't want. So we just kind of take whatever comes. And then as you go through those motions of life, the more you're exposed to, the more you can say, okay, look, I don't want that, but I do want that, and I liked that, and I didn't like that. So I think you're at that point where you finally gathered enough of the information that you know exactly what you want and what you don't want, what you're willing to put up with, what you're not willing to put up with, and you've got it now. You finally got it, and you know your worth, and you're not willing to put up with anything less. And this is a deep connection that's coming. This isn't like some another fling or relationship or whatever, because then you got the Ace of Cups, which means that you will be, it's going to take some work on this Knight of Pentacles, but the Ace of Cups is like intimacy, and it's emotional awakening, it's spirituality, it's intuition, it's love, it's creative. It's like your cup, your emotional cup is flowing over with happiness and positiveness and optimism. You are actually building the future that you're seeking to build. You will get exactly what you're looking for if you stop putting up with what you don't want. Don't settle for less, Gemini. Don't do it. You deserve the best. And I think you're going to get it. I think you're going to get exactly what you're looking for. All right, Gemini, those are your messages this week. Until next week, tell your truth, find your voice, and sing your song. God bless.